Man who got paid. Last year we didn't get to see enough of. Actually, his absence is probably a reason why the Colts are in the situation that they're in right now. Was dealing with a lingering issue with nerve, I believe. Going to be back next year.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Going to win defensive MVP.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the Indianapolis Colts, Shaq Leonard.
Yeah, Shaq! Go.
Man. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Gucci shoes.
Looks good.
Like
Like
Those
it.
things are sweet.
Chain sick, dude.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man.
Trying to get like yours.
Yeah,
man.
well, I seen the Maniac there. Figured I got to do my thing. We're iced out. No big deal. Having a convo here at Radio Row. How are you feeling?
I'm good, man.
Hold on. Let's dive into this.
Oh, bless.
Shaq, I don't know how everybody else is talking to you. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk to you.
Yes.
We missed you
Yeah, I missed
mightily
you.
this
Big
season.
time.
Yeah.
The NFL missed you. The Colts missed you. Football missed you.
What?
Sports media missed you.
What?
I know you have a nerve thing that you were dealing with. How is that feeling? How are we going? Are you going to be back?
I'm feeling better. That's number one. The strength is coming back in my leg, so that's amazing. You say that y'all missed it, man. It was very hard for me to stand on that sideline, and I tried to push it. I tried to push it too early.
Yeah, we saw you a couple different plays.
Yeah, and
I literally watched everything you did.
Yeah, man. I felt like I was out there on a dead leg. Like I had no feeling in my left side, and I was just trying to fight through it. And I just wish I had someone to tell me, bro, this is not good for you. And let's take a seat and let's get healed before you can get back on the field. So that's why I was happy that Jeff Saturday came along, man. If Jeff Saturday was like, this is not you, and we got to figure this thing out, and he was like, I'm shutting you down, and that was by far the best thing he
I
could've
heard
did
Jeff
for me.
was bad coach.
Man, Jeff is a great coach, man. He can cut that out, man. I can't stand that. It makes
You
me so
enjoyed
mad.
Jeff. You
Yes.
enjoyed Jeff.
Yes, man.
Felt his influence as soon as he came in the
Yes,
building. Not only
yes.
looking out for you here, but everything else.
Man, listen. Jeff came in with the right mindset that he wasn't going to sit back and allow just bad play. And it was more so he demanded excellence from everybody. That offensive line, of course, everybody would criticize the offensive line. You see they got better, didn't they?
Well, they're highest paid,
You know
but
what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, he came in and made sure that everybody knew exactly what was at stake and what he wanted from out of each and every player. And he was not, like, when we go play the game and, like when we blow a lead or something, that next meeting is what we've been needed. Like, nah, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to put you on the big screen, and I'm going to let you know that this is unacceptable. And I hate that he gets a lot of hate because just coming in week 8, week 9, and not knowing a coach on your coaching staff.
Parks Frazier's calling plays on offense. Guys never called plays even on Madden. I said he never picked up sticks.
So how do you expect him to come in and go 8-0, 9-0, whatever? Give him a full off season. Give him his coaching staff or whatever the case may be, and I think that it'd be a great spot.
It sounds like
that
sounds
I
like
like
a
it,
ringing
man.
endorsement
Yeah.
right there.
Bingo.
I like
the Colts have told Wink Martindale that he is no longer in the running for the head coach. He would have been a great coach, I think. Everybody would have loved. I've gotten a chance to know him. I assume you would have as well. But that's not what we've heard about Jeff Saturday much. And I'm happy you spoke on that because you were in there observing, and you, like one of the greatest football players in football. So that definitely means some stuff. AJ has a question for you, Shaq.
What was it like when not only obviously your head coach is gone, but then when Jeff is named interim head coach? How surprised was everybody in the locker room? How aware of what Jeff was doing was even like in that locker room? Did you guys know about him and what he was doing?
We didn't know nothing, man. It was so we played the Patriots. That was the last game. So we come back and they were like, all right, we're gonna have Monday and Tuesday off. And I forgot which guy in the leadership council meeting was pushing to meet on Tuesday. We just lost, so we didn't want Monday and Tuesday. I was wanting to come in, and they was pushing like, nah, we don't come in. So then when we go in on Wednesday, that's when we all found out, and we were like, oh snap, you know what I mean? And then, when Jeff came in, and he was basically like, I'm not trying to be a Frank Wright. I'm gonna be, Jeff Saturday. I'm passionate about the game. I'm a screamer. I'm gonna call you out. So from the first day, he let us know exactly who he was as a person and what he was gonna demand as a coach, and I enjoyed it, man.
Was he consistent throughout then?
There's no question.
From that first day?
There's no
That's all that
question.
matters, right?
Even-
you respect a guy that's
Yes.
consistent with it.
Even like when it was week 17, he was still calling out the guys.
Really?
You know, he was. I mean,
Hell yeah.
he made sure that we practiced hard. He did everything you would
Guys,
want
next
from a
one,
coach,
Barney.
man.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Hire Jeff.
Actually.
Hire Jeff.
Yeah, that's what
back.
we're talking about. We're back on the
Hire
Hire
Jeff,
Jeff
Jim.
train.
Come on, Jim. We know you want to.
I thought he didn't want to do it anymore. It's like, so whenever I found out he still wanted to do the job, I'm like, man, this is a lot of time away from it. He was doing ESPN,
Yeah.
and then he gets called on a Sunday. Oh, now I'm a
think
head
about
coach
it.
of an NFL team.
Think about it, man. You a competitor, right? So when you're a competitor, there's no way that you want to go in something and leave it bad. You know, you want to at least walk away
gotcha.
from it knowing that you gave it your all and that, you left it happy. You know
Colts
what I'm
have a
saying?
chance to be great again?
Say it again.
Colts have a chance to be great again?
I mean, there's no question. We got all the pieces.
You do.
We got all the
Well,
pieces.
not all the pieces.
I mean, we got majority of the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like if you,
Great pieces.
If you,
Yeah.
if you look, all right, let's
Both
talk. Let's
sides.
talk defensively. You know, you got DeForest Buckner.
Great.
Then you got Grover Stewart playing phenomenal.
Dog.
And then you got Yannick was giving you sacks. Then Quiddy and Dio came along well. And then we had Bobby. You know, Bobby and Zaire stepped up at the linebacker position to play well. EJ Speed, I thought, he should have, I thought he was a great linebacker. He
Blocked
played-
punt for a touchdown.
Yes, man. He's
So,
a great player. And then on the back end, you got Stephon and, Isaiah Rogers is a young corner. I think that, got a lot of talent. Then in the back end with Rod, the rookie, man, he had 4 or 5 interceptions. So you got all the pieces, man, and you just got to
We're
put all
winning
the
Super
things
Bowl.
in.
Here
Come
we
on,
go.
We're winning the Super Bowl.
We just got to we got to have somebody to demand it. Demand it, man. Like
Is that not you? You don't think?
I mean, listen, I'll put it like this. You as a coworker or as a player in a locker room, I could come to you as a coworker and tell you, hey, man, you need to step your play up. Hey, man, like stay in your gap, or, hey, man, I need you to hustle a little more. All right, that's me. That's player to player. Then if your coach is saying that it's good effort and you think it's a little different. So,
Okay.
Letting people off the hook a little
yeah,
bit.
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can say whatever.
Jesus!
You know what I mean? I
What is
can say
going on
whatever,
over
man.
there?
Because
I thought it was you guys, to be honest.
man, listen.
I kind of lost faith in the locker room.
No. I think the locker room was still there. Everybody come on, man. We all want to compete. We always want to win. I mean, we as players, we seeing the stuff on Insta. We seeing the stuff in the media. We don't like that. So of course we want to go out and step up and play. I'm telling you, man. If we had guys or everybody that's have the same goal and no individual mindset, and it's all about winning the championship and being the best defense area ever, being the best offense ever, and being the best special team ever, man, instead of having a lot of individual accolades or individual stuff like that, man, I think that we have an opportunity to be good, but we're going to have to demand it, and we got to work hard, and we got to make sure that we have the coaches to demand that and actually put us through them tough positions. So then when they get late in the fourth quarter, we're not running out of gas. We're
We're not rolling over.
Come on, man.
Yeah, got it. Connor has a question for you, Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq, I am a Patriots fan, so I actually don't really love the Colts, but as someone who lives in Indianapolis, it is a much better place when you guys are winning. When you were just talking to AJ there, you said leadership council. Is that like you and some of the other guys on the team? And are those the guys who are telling everybody, hey, we need better effort and all this stuff?
Well, the leadership council is like the voice for the team that goes to, coaching staff or whatever the case may be. And yes, them leaders are supposed to be, guys who step on other guys' toes. And me, I don't mind it because I'm gonna be the prime example of how to run to the ball. I'm gonna be the prime example of how the game is played. And if I'm out here doing it and playing it at 110%, if I'm asking you to do the same thing, you can't get upset with me because I'm actually already doing it. I'm not asking you to do something that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, a lot of people fall for, man. A lot of people just forget that this game is a privilege to play and that, man, it's hard to get here and it's hard to stay here. And you got to play it with absolutely everything that you got on every single play, and you got to demand it. You got to have, for one, you got to have somebody who's
Hell yeah.
is telling
Let's go,
you this
Shaq.
and actually pushing you to be your best. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go out there and I can say, the first quarter I get 2 turnovers. Oh, man, I had a great game. You know what I mean? And that's just a mindset, some people can have. But you still got 3 quarters left.
Hell yeah.
I want to go out there and say, you know what, I'm going to take the ball away each drive, each possession. And that's the mentality that you're supposed to have. That's why if you see me mic'd up, I'm always, before we walk out, it's 3 and out takeaway. It's all about mentality. It's all about, having that mindset that these guys ain't crossing